So reality is created from our mind. And if we can change our mind, our reality is unlimited. We could have anything we want. It's just a matter of changing our mind. So in this segment, we want to go deeper into mind. And for our purposes here, I've got a model of the mind that breaks the mind into a few different components so that we can look at the functions of the mind, because in order to change something, we have to understand how to work with it. If we are working with a tool like a mind, we need to understand its characteristics also, just like the brain. So for the purposes of this course, we're going to have something called the superconscious mind or divine mind. We're going to look at the conscious mind and its role, and we're going to look at the subconscious mind, which I've mentioned several times up till now. So what does the subconscious mind do for us, and how can we work with the subconscious mind? So we'll be working with all of these components. Let's look at some of our experience of the mind in some examples. Have you ever been in the shower and got to the end of the shower and couldn't remember if you've actually shampooed your hair or even used the soap? Have you ever been on a long road, maybe it's a boring road off, and you've been deep in thought, and you get to your destination and you look back and you can't even remember going through certain communities, and you know you had to because you had to slow down, but you don't even remember that community? Well, if you've had those experiences like I have, and just on the way out to this video shoot, we were talking about that. Often you get to a place and you don't know how you got there. Well, how did you get there? Well, your conscious mind set the direction of where you wanted to go. It made the choice. I'm going to this city, or I'm going to go in the shower and I'm going to get it complete. But whether you did those behaviors, and you probably did use the shampoo, and you probably did soap and lather yourself, and you definitely went through those small towns, or you slowed down, it's the subconscious mind that carried you through those places. The conscious mind filters a lot of information in our world. It cuts out so much, and we only focuses on what's important to our awareness in that particular time. Whereas the subconscious mind is checking in on everything all the time, keeping us safe, checking out whether something around the corner could be something that is dangerous for us, or something that it needs to be aware of. It's got that in its scope all the time. We just aren't aware of that. So for example, just have a sense of the shirt or blouse on your back. What does that feel like? A moment ago, you probably weren't aware of your shirt or blouse and what it felt like on your back, unless it was itchy or something like that. Unless something was happening where the subconscious mind brought it to your attention, you didn't notice what that felt like. And so I brought it into your awareness. Now that's in your awareness, it's in your conscious mind. And beliefs are like that. In our subconscious, we have millions and millions, and if not billions, of beliefs that run our reality at the subconscious level without us being aware. And if we want to make changes in our life, we need to bring those beliefs into our awareness, change those, and put new beliefs back into our subconscious mind where it can run automatic. So let's look at the characteristics of the conscious mind versus the subconscious mind, and a little bit more. Let's go into some detail. Well, the conscious mind is where our true power is, in the sense that we have the power to be aware, and we have the power of choice. We can always change our reality if we choose, if we decide, determine, and predetermine what we want in our life. If we set goals and walk towards those goals, then we can change our life. So that's where the true power is in the power of choice, choosing to be aware and choosing to change. The conscious mind, though, doesn't have a large capacity. It can only handle about 1 to 3 events at a time, and if you look at me, maybe I'm on the lower end of the scale, about one thing I can do at a time. If I'm on the telephone, I better not be writing an email, because the person on the telephone will know that I'm not paying attention. So the conscious mind can handle about 1 to 3 events at a time. It hasn't got a long-term memory, very, very short-term memory, about 20 seconds of memory. So it doesn't have a lot of capacity that way. And the conscious mind has also been measured at about 40 bits of information per second in terms of its processing speed. So it's not a very fast computer compared to the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is also can deal with abstraction, can deal with a word that's abstract, such as I am wealthy. Wealth, what does that mean? Does it mean lots of dollars? Does it mean health? Does it mean something? Well, it actually means something different to everybody, what wealth is. So the conscious mind can easily deal with very abstract words and concepts. The subconscious mind is very different. The subconscious mind has very different characteristics than the conscious mind, and it's also very powerful, and actually more powerful in other ways. It's the part of our mind that runs everything according to habit, or it's all on automation. So if the conscious mind is the driver of the car and setting the direction, the subconscious mind is the car. It's all the automation, the tires, the engine, and everything taking us in a specific direction. And we don't need to know all the details about what the subconscious mind is doing for it. It's running about 95% of our life on automatic. So that's where its power is. But it's also much, much more powerful than the conscious mind. It can handle millions of events at a time. It's managing our body, our hormones, our chemistry. It's taking care of all the things we need to survive at a body level. It's running if I want to lift my hand, it knows all of the signals to send to the right nerves, to the right muscles to move my hand up. And the conscious mind only decided to move the hand. I don't have to take care of the details. The subconscious mind takes care of all the details for me. But it's checking out the environment to make sure that I'm safe. And it's running all of these beliefs that I talked about that were programmed into me from early childhood. It's running all those, whether good or bad, it doesn't care. It's running those all on automatic. The subconscious mind is about 1,000,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind. So if we're going against a belief that's held at the subconscious level of mind, say we want to go in this direction, but our subconscious mind has a belief that says this is the right way and this is what keeps you safe, then it's like moving against a train. You can be trying to push a train 1,000,000 times more powerful and you just won't get there, or it's very difficult. So willpower often isn't enough to push through subconscious beliefs and these habits that we've had in our life. Wouldn't it actually be better if you could actually get the subconscious mind moving in the same direction as your conscious mind, so you can actually just sit on the train and let your subconscious mind take you in the direction that you want to go? If you have the beliefs at the subconscious level, powerful, empowering, freedom beliefs directed towards your goal, if you have beliefs that are congruent and supporting and aligned with the goals you have in life, making your goal is very, very easy, and you don't have to push against habits. And that's the power of the work you're going to learn in this workshop. If you can learn these tools to have this friendship, this connection with the subconscious mind, decide from the awareness and choice and the power of the conscious mind to say, hey, I've got this limiting belief. It's preventing me from going there. My subconscious mind is going in the other direction. So the awareness steps in, and then I say, okay, subconscious mind, turn this train around. I want to go in this direction. And you give it new programming to go in the new direction to support your goals, and then you jump on board the train and you fly. It's as easy as that. And you don't have to do a lot of work to get there. You don't have to change the neural pathways to get there. All you need to do is change your beliefs, and you'll excel toward your goals, your dreams, and your true potential.